Hello everyone, it's me again, Onyi Sandie, Iwuchukwu. Yes, I know it's been a while. I'm so sorry. I've been busy with a lot of things. So busy, work, family and all that. It's not something I can actually explain, but I'll fix it. But I'm here again nevertheless. It's me. Let me welcome new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for staying put on this channel. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your support. Okay, enough of this intro now. I'm just excited. Like, it's been a long time I kind of came on this space. All right, we'll be right back. Let's get down to the business. Okay, today I will be discussing about marriage. Yeah, I can say that I am an authority, having married for 7 years. Yes, about 7 years. I can actually share with you some of my experiences, some of my thoughts with you, especially new wedded couple. Okay, today I'll be talking about things people don't tell you about marriage. Yeah, there are a lot of things people don't tell you about marriage. There are a lot of things your married friends don't tell you about marriage. So it wouldn't look like maybe they wouldn't want you to get into that kind of relationship. They wouldn't want you to get married. But marriage is all fun. It's really fun. It's a whole new school, you know. There are times when it's good and there are times when it's not so good, but you manage to scale through as long as that bond remains there. All right, number one, there is no right way or wrong way about marriage, you know. Everybody just needs to find his or her own formula. You can't compare other people's marriages to yours. Forget about this showbiz, social media, all perfect show, you know. Like, things are just, you can complete that. All I want to say is that everybody has their own formula. You know how it works for you. There is no laid down rules. There's no hard or fast rules about how marriage should be. You need to work out yours. What works for someone else, what works for another couple might not work for you. What you can do and get away with in your marriage is not something, might not be what somebody else could do and get away with. That's what I mean by there's no right way or wrong way in marriage. There are no hard or fast rules about how marriage should be. So don't let people begin to just lecture you, giving you the wrong impression about marriage. Just create your own, get to know yourselves well, and everything will be just fine. You know, it's a lifetime relationship. Secondly, understanding comes with time. Personally, I understand my spouse better than I used to understand him. You know, when we first met, the relationship has grown to be much better. I now understand him more than I understood him before. That's what I'm trying to say. And he understands me better than he used to understand me. So understanding comes with time. Every time you live together, every time you share things together, you share your experiences together, you get to know more about your partner. new things just begin to, prop up. Be like, is this the person I actually got married to? Wow, I never knew this about him. Let me tell you, it's not possible for you to get to know everything about your partner before you get married. Now, in marriage, you will still begin to discover a lot of things you never even knew about this your special person, this your better half. So understanding comes with time, with a lot of patience and love. You will get to understand your partner better. And then times will change, and so you will. Yeah, times will change, and so you will. Because as time goes on, you begin to discover a lot of things about you that you never knew. Yes, as a person, as an individual, you begin to discover a lot of things about yourself that you never knew. Because life will happen. Life happens. You begin to discover, you might even begin to discover that you're actually more daring than you thought you were. You begin to do things that you thought you would never do. You begin to go to places that you think you would never ever visit. You just begin to discover new things about yourself because of time. That's what happens to an individual. You will change. Sometimes it's not actually that you change, it's just you are just conforming to the status quo. That's how I usually put it, and it's always for the better. Better for you and better for your spouse. You just need to work together and get your goals achieved. And then the change that comes with having children. Yeah, having children, it's not really a great deal of change, but having children will just give you this higher sense of responsibility. Yes, higher sense of responsibility and higher sense of understanding because of the kids. It's not like the kids should serve as will I say, should serve as an avenue for coming back together when you have a little misunderstanding. The children are there. They are there, and they should also enjoy what they have to enjoy from you as parents. But because they are there, because these lives depends on your emotional stability, you would actually have to, live with certain things because you have children, so that they wouldn't begin to have a wrong emotion about marriage. So despite having children, you should still have your own time with your spouse. Try to spend time with your spouse. Sometimes I just ask my husband, I'll be like, let's go out and spend some time in a hotel like we used to. And then he would just laugh. He would say, what did you say? He would say, like, yes, now let's just spend some time in the hotel like we used to. Remember when we used to just chill in a hotel? So sometimes you just think about that. At times you cannot just create the time, but you need to set your priorities right. You don't need to forget yourselves because you now have to look after children. Then the last but not the least, it's normal not to be intimate every day. Yes, you know what I mean by being intimate. All these newlyweds, new couples, they'll just be like, when I get married or on my wedding night, this and that will happen. We will do it all the time. We will have to do this all the time, every hour, every minute, every day. And no, that's a misconception, honestly. And it's not like, because you don't do that all the time, I know you know what I'm talking about, right? Because you don't do that all the time doesn't mean that you no longer love each other anymore. It's okay not to be intimate every day. It's just okay, it's fine. You just need to get down with what is comfortable for you. If a particular couple don't fancy having to be intimate every day, it doesn't mean that the others who do it every day, so there's something wrong with them. it's their own style, you know. I remember one of my friends, a long time now, don't really know where the person is right now, said he would want to marry a lady who would want to be intimate every time, every hour. I was like, I love them. When I read that comment, I'll be like, this guy is not serious. Every day, every time. You know, it's okay not to be intimate every day. It's okay not to be intimate every time. Sometimes you could just decide to just spend some time together without actually being intimate. You know? So, every marriage is unique. Every marriage is unique. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is sweet. Yeah, you just need to find your own way. You know, find your own way of managing your home, managing your family, making it to be what you want it to be. Yes, there are times when you might not be, you might just feel like, oh, what's all this? You know, you might just feel so down. It's okay, it's fine. Nobody says it's going to be all rosy. Nobody says it's going to be all rosy. There are times when you just need your own alone time. You just need to be just alone, you know, and then you come back to be a better person. Anyways, that's all I want to discuss with you today. By the way, how have you been? Anyway, if all these points I have raised here resonates with you, please, I would appreciate it if you can share that in the comment section below. Yes, and if you're finding it hard to, you know, navigate your new status, we could share. All right, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to this channel. Plenty gists, day road still dey come. Plenty gists. It promises to be fun and exciting. Yes, subscribe to my channel, like, share with your friend, and leave your comments. I would appreciate your conversations with moi. Thank you. This is I still remain Onyi Sandie Iwuchukwu, and I'll see you next time. Bye.